you in my form, and I will never forget you. It's my pleasure to call up and present to you 11C. First step, Nathan Asprey. Chloe Burke. Leon Cashmore. James Dalver. Darren Durant. Molly Evans. Sean Foster. Anna Fears. Casey Jones. Kathleen Cryfield Hyde. Nick Painter Roberts. Gokul Raj Kanesh. Connor Roberts. Jack Roberts. Katie Roberts. Neve Roberts. Samuel Stones. Kira Taylor. Aidan Turner. Sophie Wagner. Nathan Welsh. Charlie Whittaker. Bethany Wilson. And Olivia York. Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to present to you 11O. Finn Burnham. Tasha Costello. Adam Eastwood. Kieran Fall. Paige Franks. Katie G. Nathan Howson. Rowan Hughes. Lauren Jones. Abe Knightley. Sarah Miliband. Luke Morgan. Charlie Nelson. Gracie Noakes. Jordan Rees. Hayden Chilton. Katie Skelly. Katie Smith. Jake Tapping. Louise Weiss. Brittany West. Emily Whitley. Harry Whittaker. Jacob Woodthorpe. And finally, Callum Wiley.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased and very privileged to be able to introduce 11L, starting with Miles Matheson. Tom Bailey, Cody Baxter, Elizabeth Beck, John Byrne, Talia Cartmel, Ashley Chapman, Brian Davis, Emma Hankey, Sam Hollingsworth, Ewan Martin, Harris McCormick, Shannon Moody, Keris Moore, Tom Rollins, Ryan Stocks, Jonah Wilton, and Keely Wood.
Good evening. It is my great pleasure to introduce my Form 11W, Henry Brown, Keely Curtis, Charlotte Disney, Tyler Evans, Ella Goodwin, Sam Holt, William Hughes, Donnelly Jones, Megan Roberts, Ruby Roberts, Charlotte Rosenberg, Jade Smith, Paul Smith, Kieran Thomas, Caitlin Walker, Sydney Wable, Sophie Wilson, and Harrison York.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back in 2011, my form arrived at Eirias as 7Y. They leave me and the school as 11Y. It's been my privilege to be their form tutor. I've watched them grow, achieved fantastic things, be disappointed on occasion, but always rise to the challenge. I wish you, my form, the very best in whatever you choose to do the next stage of your lives. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 11Y. Seren Alamari. Jim Asprey. Marcus Breeze. Andy Butlin. Olivia Clark. Joe Constantine. Daisy Coombs. Paige Dean. Harry Edwards. And Sean Edwards. Ted Ensign. Dan Gardner. Gavin Harris. Kezia Holmes. Alicia Hughes. Holly Hughes. Nathan Jones. Sol Curther Robson, Gracie McCauley, Megan McAdam, Archie Law, Hamish Prophet, Alex Rachel, wait up there, Theo Roberts, Tom Slater, Olivia Smith, and Olivia Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Devon White.
Banquet. Owen Dawes. Molly Doyle. Taylor Flip. Scott Hay. Layla Hanson. Phoebe Hopkins. Joseph Horrocks. Zoe Hughes. Emily Jarvis. Connor Jones. Melissa Lloyd Walker. Luke Roberts. Keely MacDonald. Sebastian Marshall. Calvin Moe. Jack Badamia. Charlotte Parker. Lewis Reynolds. Matthew Rowlands. April Taylor. And Danielle Yu.
It's a pleasure to introduce 11B, Oliver Bearman. Laura Clement. Sophie Conlon.
Way, Sophie Conlon!
William Craven. Az Hack. Lucy Franco. Alex Harpham. Jasmine Hurst. Luke Jones. Morgan Jones. Samantha Kelly. James Lansdowne. Jordan Lawrence. Alina Mirza. Lois Redpath. Abby May Roberts. Finn Roberts. Leah Silverton. Lucy Simpson. Lauren Tansley. Nye Thomas. Tegan Whittingham. Will Williams, Connor Williams, and Liam Williams.
And our final form group is 11A, which will be introduced by Mrs. Powell and Mrs. Dennis.
Good evening. We are very proud to present the final form group for this evening, 11A. Clarksley. Callum Baker. Katie Gold. Niall Bergen. Sophie Cooper. Adam Davis, Jordan Dolan,
Good doggy lad.
Lauren Edwards, Chloe Evans, Stacey Fisher, Tasmia Hook, Connor Jones, Oliver Jones, Peter Jones, Josh Keegan, Kira Khalifa, Leandra McManus, Seamus McManus, Seamus McGee, sorry. Tian Minchin, Megan Roscoe, Hermione Routledge, Ellie Smith, Will Stevenson, and last but by no means least, Chloe Wright.
That's the end of the presentations, but I would like to ask two members of Year 11, please, just to come forward and on behalf of all the students of Year 11, offer a vote of thanks, please. And that's Jake Tapping and Lauren Townsend.
Good evening all, Noswaith Pal. It's great to see so many pupils, parents, governors, staff and teachers here tonight. My name's Lauren and this is Jake, and we are here to speak on behalf of our year group. Before we start reflecting over the past 5 years, we would like to thank all of you for joining and supporting us at the end of our journey through Oscar Eirias.
Picture a start to high school life. 5 years ago, we were all in year 7, and now to encounter Eirias High School as a group of 4-foot kids with 5-foot backpacks. Back in this day, it was cool to say things like YOLO and hashtag, but it's fair to say it's been a crazy 5 years since then.
In September 2011, 250 anxious children started in year 7, and 5 years later, most of these same 250 are here tonight as mature young adults. We had no idea that high school life would have turned out the way it has.
That first 6 hours and 20 minutes was most definitely the scariest of our lives. We walked into our form rooms and we met each member of our form. Around 30 new friendships were made that day, and some of which we hope would last a lifetime.
Those friendships told us that we would support each other through thick and thin, and Narni High School will do just the same. So I think it's proper to now thank the teachers on behalf of all the Year 11s for always being there when we needed them the most.
So this night is to mark the end of our 5 years here at Eirias, and I feel as students we can say it's been a pleasure and a privilege to be a part of the community for so long. We all know the safe, warm, familiar feeling of our high school jumpers. You know, 40% nylon, 60% cotton, and pre-washed in the tears of school children.
Even though this uniforms made us all look the same, it's enabled us to have a certain togetherness and unity. It's in these clothes that have allowed us to learn maths, English, science, and also to keep our shirts tucked in and our top buttons fastened.
The school has allowed us to take part in many life-changing experiences, like the eagerly anticipated assemblies on a Friday. But seriously now, this school has taken our year group all across the world on trips, from places like Iceland to China, Paris, Normandy, Switzerland, and you can't forget good old Clanberries. A day to look at slate, what more could a group of 13-year-olds want?
We're extremely lucky to have such amazing staff at Eirias, because they are the people that told us that the adventure never stops. So we would like to thank all the teachers for spending their free time organising and accompanying us on these and many other trips.
Sport has always been a huge part of the last 5 years, taking part in regular competitions, and of course missing them 2 vital lessons after the sports day. None of this would be possible without the help from the PE department, so thank you to you.
Teachers and staff have been an inspiration to us over the past 5 years, and without them we would not be where we are today. So on behalf of the students, we are going to highlight a few that have helped us through our 5-year journey.
Mrs Rowlands, Mrs Crombie and Miss Bailey, they've always been there for us when we need them the most, helping us cope with the stresses of school life, so a special thank you to them.
Our form tutors that have had to put up with us from the start, sorry about that. You've been helping us since year 7, allowing us to settle into the school so well, develop as individuals and friends, today not only helping us with exams, but also with life in and out of school. So our form tutors, thank you for your patience, kindness and help. Now in this age, we all have a good set of shout-outs, so here it goes. Thank you to the caretakers, ICT support, all the receptionists and admin at the school, and all the teaching assistants we have, giving us the extra bit of support when we need it. Without all of these people, the school wouldn't function as well as it does.
Considering there's over 400 parents and guardians in the room this evening, I think it's only right we thank them, especially for the homework they've done for us last minute. So a huge thank you for that. A huge thanks also goes to Mrs Crombie alongside Miss Rowlands and Mr Jones, who've made this night absolutely amazing for us. Miss Thomas and the musical and the musicians have also made this night really special with the musical interlude. Mr Lloyd needs to be thanked for the contribution of the flowers this evening, and also for having to put up for 11Y for 5 years. We won't know how you've done it. Our record of achievements wouldn't have been possible this evening without Mrs Crick and Mrs Noak for typing them all up and preparing them for us this evening. So a huge thank you to both. And finally, last but not least, the venue Cymru staff for helping coordinating the evening.
So we must not leave out the most... Sorry about that. So we must not leave out the most important influences in school. This evening, we would like to thank our head of year and our head teacher, Mr Mackenzie and Mr McTague, for all their support during our adventure at Eirias. A final big thank you goes to our guest speaker, Phil Hewinson, for taking his time to be with us this evening. We would like to now present you with a gift to show our appreciation.
So that brings our speech to a close, but we'd all like to leave you on this quote. Whatever path you're going to choose to do after this year, always think to yourself, will it make the boat go faster?
For those of you not in the know, that was a message that Miss McTague gave out one assembly not too long ago. So,
It's been remembered.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Lauren. That was really good. I'm now really delighted to announce a special award that we've recently introduced. It's to commemorate a young man, David Lissac, who sadly is no longer with us. Despite being terminally ill, David bore his illness with dignity, bravery and positivity. He never complained. Whatever he was doing, he always did it with a smile. To that end, he was always concerned about the other people, never about himself. This is something that I think that we should all learn from David. And to celebrate his short time with us, we'd like to reward a student or students who have been similar to David and shown that spirit. They've struggled with some form of adversity without making a fuss, and they've enjoyed life to the best of their ability. And I'd like now to ask Mr. Hewinson to present the David Lissac Award. And this year there are 2 winners. And those 2 winners, who I'd like to come forward now, please, are Sarah Miliband and Elle Goodwin. Congratulations to you both, and I think the reception I got just proved how well appreciated the 2 girls after that. That concludes the formal part of this evening. We've just got a few more days left in school, so whatever the coming years bring us towards you, please make the most of your opportunities. We've had lots of talk about that this evening, so good luck to you all. Take the things that you've learned from school, not just the subject matter, all the other social skills that you've got, the care and the compassion that you've shown for one another, and enjoy your lives to the full. We shall be keeping an eye on you, and please do come back and visit us. So all that remains for me to do now is to thank you all and wish Year 11 all the very, very best in their forthcoming exams and for the future. So, diolch yn fawr o pawb, pob lwc flwyddyn, un ar ddeg, get you right to the end, yn y dyfodol. Diolch yn fawr. Would you all please stand?
Watch the Darling Production. Like, baby, subscribe, and peace out.